as the Miami Hurricanes try to represent the great tradition of their program. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Canes will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Clemson's offense has the football first here today. And Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Same tailback, another carry. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Incomplete with his hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. So the Hurricanes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other. How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They'll run it here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown for the U.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner choosing to field this one. Returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position. And the Tigers come to the line with 1st and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Clemson. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's up and good. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 10, set to advance on the football.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Grab behind the line. It's Hicks. And they've got him.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. An explosive play. They finally got him, but at the 40. And the Canes will crank up the tempo.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it on the move. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Fighting him off. And he's brought down out at the 46. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the kickoff will be returned. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Shotgun formation here on third down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. On the return, it's Smith. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Tigers line it up with first and goal. keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner trying to create good field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the quarterback keeps it here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense, very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Again, we're thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Running it back, it's Smith. The returner brought down by that coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep... He's going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be 2nd down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score. Clemson 28, Miami 7.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is brought down.
At 15, and your Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Press coverage now from the secondary. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. 1st down and 10. And here's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defense...
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Miami. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic in the BAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Second down after that previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. Past the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Clemson. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
When the linebacker is really the quarterback of the defense on this play. Diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. With the return, it's Smith. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Miami, 14.
Bringing it out. It's Winston. That strong coverage, though. They tackled him at the 11-yard line. The receivers are bunched together. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very... They'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. Bringing it back, it's Smith. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the back now goes in motion. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Can he reach the end zone? Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Clemson 49, Miami 14.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call doesn't work. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. A special teams touchdown. Potential momentum-changing play in this game.
But that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass here on second down. It's caught downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the junior steps up and makes an impact play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Hurricanes will have to kick it away.
Number 19, on to punt it away.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
At the 20. First down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal for offensive possession.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there in South Florida than you? A captivating start to this one.
And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a big gain and a first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll feed the back again. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Important 3rd down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set.
Touchdown Tigers. And the beatdown continues. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Lets it go. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Hold it. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Cajuns will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Takes the handoff again. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, Chris, he tried to squeeze that one in there on third down. It would have had to have been a perfectly placed ball to have any chance at a completion and a first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Getting set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here's the snap, looking to throw, looking to scramble. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Clemson 70, Miami 14.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Get set, ready, go!
Quarterback still with the football.
Ooh, that came close to breaking into the secondary, potentially a big play. Read option, the quarterback keeps it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yards. Only a nice tackle prevented it from going all the way.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. And they stop him. I think it's short of the first down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. running play called on 4th down. He's stopping with the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the right side. It got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And the Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Tigers! To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with PAT right down the middle.
Miami, 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So backed up to their 5-yard line and 2nd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. He's running out of time here. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks by this defense. I think they're doing a really good job of mixing up their looks, disguising some coverages. Right now, the offensive line and the quarterback appear to be rattled. Back-to-back sacks here is impressive by this defense.
And the Canes will have to kick this away.
On to kick it away.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The offense has been pretty efficient. They've made 2 out of 3 fourth down tries so far. They'll try it again here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. First and 10 play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Number 82.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Clemson, 84. Miami, 14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
We reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Back to throw again. And he's got his man open downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The Hurricanes line up with a first and goal. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just...
And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
And they'll take over first and 10.
First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. They tackle him about the 14.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He slings this one deep down the left side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
And that's a first down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Testing the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. He's swarmed by the defense. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful.